As a 90s kid, one thing I absolutely loved were video game magazines. Oh man, I had so many of these stashed away in my room as a kid. So anyway, I decided to take a little trip down memory lane and look through some of these. And man, the adverts were weird. I acquired these all from retromegs.com, so huge thanks to the people running that for what they do, and you should check them out. So yeah, let's look at some of these. Oh wow, this one has a very 90s aesthetic, and I guess using this controller is either good or bad depending on your fashion senses. I've used that controller before though, it's pretty good. I just love the one that's down at the bottom. He looks all sad, but he's like, blow me, but it comes out like, blow me! I've never played Atomic Bomberman, but Bomberman in general is awesome. I just really like the art on this one. You got this guy over here with a face like, ooh! And then this guy with like this shocked expression like, how dare you punch me? I've never actually played this game, Combat Basketball. It looks pretty cool though, maybe I'll check it out. This guy scares the shit out of me. Look at that freakishly huge head and that face he's making, ugh. Oh hey, it's Little Samson, that game that's rare. The Deadly Bunch, I love it, it's so stupid. All these generic looking early CG robots and Alice. Oh, but Alice doesn't live here anymore. I heard Rise of the Robots is really bad. I've never played it, but I see it mentioned on lists of like the worst video games ever, so... I love stupid stuff like this. You gotta have balls. I remember all the advertising for this game. That was called Balls, and they loved using that name to make all these jokes, and as a kid I liked it. I see this game called like one of the worst ever, and I don't know, I played it on the Sega Channel and stuff, and I didn't hate it. This one's not funny, I just think it's really cool. Back in the day, Mortal Kombat was so popular that they just needed to use that dragon symbol, and you knew what was up. I like that this one's just a very obvious parody of Mortal Kombat, but I guess Clay Fighter in general is just a big parody. I always like seeing stuff like this, though. Gotta love the toilet humor here. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this, but I will fully admit that as a little kid, these type of advertisements totally won me over. I love this kind of stuff. Oh man, the CG on this one, just... oh, that face! Just that freaking face! I've never played Fighter's Destiny, so I have nothing else to say. Whoa, this is a weird one. I don't even really know what to say. I think the image just kind of speaks for itself. All I can really add is, the Hyperstone Heist was a really cool game. Oh, I remember all these Jaguar ads that would question people's intelligence. Can you spot the elephant in this picture? If so, you're probably smart enough to figure out that paying $149 for a 64-bit Jaguar makes more sense than paying over $300 for a 32-bit system. Well, unfortunately for them, most people were not smart, including me, because I never wanted a Jaguar. Dead meat. This one's weird, it's just packaged meat with labels of all the characters on them. I'll take a plank of Fulgor and a brisket of Orchid. But yeah, Killer Instinct on the Game Boy, it wasn't good, but it was actually pretty impressive how well they translated it on the Game Boy, and you can actually do all the combos and stuff, so that was something, but it wasn't good. Oh, poor Earthbound. All the advertising for this game, at least in North America, had to do with like bad smells and gross out humor and stuff, and I've never actually played through the game, but as far as I know, that's not at all the theme. But that's how they decided to advertise it, and unfortunately it didn't work out at the time, and it didn't sell very well, but people really seem to appreciate this game now, so it's got the recognition it deserved, and I should really play through it one of these days. Head for Saturn. Advertising for Saturn was so weird in North America, and that's probably partly why it didn't sell very well over here, but I don't know, I always kind of like these ads. Especially like the people with the rings around their heads. It was weird, but I liked the Saturn, even when it was new and no one else did. So that's just a small sample of the kinds of ads you'd see in 90s gaming magazines back in the day. There's a lot more out there. It was a special time indeed. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a hat-stacking good day.